Hi there, this is Michelle Prince, CEO and founder of Performance Publishing Group. We do done for you publishing solutions for soon to be authors, and our process is unique. So I want to walk you through what that process looks like. We are a partner publisher. What that means is that we are committed to walk with you every single step of the way along this author journey. So let me walk you through this process. We have 6 steps in our author journey. We are holding arms with you, going hand in hand to make sure you not only get your book written and published, but that it is the book of your dreams. The first step in the publishing process is what we call onboarding. Once you've decided to work with Performance Publishing Group, the first thing we're going to do is get you introduced to the team. You will be assigned a project manager as well as an author ambassador. And both of their roles is to make sure that we are not only following along in the process, but making sure that we're answering your questions, being there for support, whatever you need. Once we've completed the kickoff call, you've met your team, and we have a plan, including timelines. Now we move into step 2 of the process, which is writing. You have a couple options here. You can write your own manuscript. Many authors do, but there are also many authors who are maybe needing a little assistance here, or maybe they're short for time. So we have what we call collaborative writing, where we have writers assigned to you that will interview you. They'll ask you questions. Everything you're going to put into a book is likely just right here in your head. So we have a process, a formula to pull that out of you and get that book on paper without you having to sit down and write it. There's more to that I'll share in another video, but that's our step 2 is the writing process. And really nothing happens until that manuscript is complete. So whether you write it or somebody else writes it, once we get that first draft, now we move into step 3, which is editing. Many people know what editing is, but let me explain it because there's a couple different types of editors and different types of editing. When we work with an author, we immediately take that manuscript, send it over to one of our amazing editors, and they're going to do a comprehensive review of the book, start to finish. It's why we won't move into editing until the whole book is complete, not just parts of it. They will read through it. They're going to make recommendations. Certainly, they're going to be fixing problems, copy editing mistakes such as typos, run-on sentences, and things like that. Their role is not to rewrite your book. Their role is only to give you feedback and to correct what is already wrong. And so that is a really important step. And we actually do 2 rounds of editing in our process because we really believe once your name is on a book, you want it to be done just right and things can go missed. So that is a part of our process, which makes us unique from a lot of other hybrid publishing who exclude editing and wait for you to do that on your own or with someone else. Once we have the manuscript, it's been edited, it's gone through a couple rounds, you have approved that the content is exactly the way you want it. Now we move into step 4, which is design. There's 2 elements to design. There's the cover design, which I think everyone knows about what that is. There is a saying that people don't judge a book by its cover. Well, yes, they do. So cover design is incredibly important. And we have some amazing designers that will work with you. And part of that process is learning from you. What do you envision? What do you like? What other books do you like? Do you like bold colors? Do you want us to match a logo? Do you want just words on the front? Do you want your picture? All of that information gets captured in what we call our cover preference form that you fill out. And then that information goes to a designer that will come back with 3 unique mock-ups. So that this is our starting point to get to the cover of your dreams. Now, one thing that also makes us really unique is we do unlimited revisions on cover design. We don't want to limit you. We want this to be a book you are proud of, that you love the cover. So we aren't going to stop until it is exactly the way you want it. And that goes for front, back, and if we're doing hardcover with dust jacket, that also goes for the inside flaps, etc. The second part of design is what we call interior design or formatting. What that means is this is not about the words. Editing is about making the words sound right. Interior design is about making the words look the way you want. So for example, if you open up any book, there's likely different fonts. There are different things at the chapter headings. There could be quote boxes, call out boxes. All of those things are unique. Now, based on your genre, we have recommendations of what we believe are the best fonts, but we go through that same sort of design process, similar to the cover design, where we're going to provide you a couple samples and then you can choose which one you like best or a combination of them. But it's a fun part of the process. It's the design element, but it does not happen until we're complete in editing. So that's step number 4. Now, step number 5 is exciting because now we're getting close to the finish line. And there's still a lot of things that have to happen, but we take on all of this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing. Once we have the final interior file and the final cover file, now we move into step 5, which is production. Production means we are preparing the files. There's a certain way files have to be prepared in order for them to go to print. We're going to take care of all that for you. We're going to take care of all the registrations, your ISBN registration, your Library of Congress registration. We're also going to create and recreate the files, not just for print books, but we're also going to create it for ebooks. And we're also giving you the files because you own full rights to your book. So we'll give it to you in all of those formats. And as well, we'll give it to you in a PDF. So should you want to email somebody the book, you have full access to everything. All of your final files are yours. Once we have those files uploaded for print, they've gone through the QA process, we're good to go, we got the green light to print, we will immediately print books for you, as many or as little as you like. We don't put any requirement on you like a lot of other publishers. We don't require or make you order a certain number. If you want to order 1 book or 1 million, it doesn't matter to us because our model is different in that we do not take your royalties. You buy the books at cost, you sell them at retail, and you keep all of the profit. One additional thing we do in distribution is, of course, I'm getting the ebook ready, the physical book ready, hardcover, paperback, or both, the PDF version, the digital download, and then we also will put it into distribution. Now, what distribution means is this is getting your book available for sale on thousands of retail outlets across the world. The most important ones and the biggest ones are obviously Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, et cetera. But there's many, many, many more that will carry or have the opportunity to carry your book. Now, we set all of that up for you. We know keywords. We know how to create the metadata so that the description and everything looks fantastic on these retail sites. And we do all of this for you. And we take 0% of that profit. So a retailer like Amazon, a distributor such as the one we work with, who works with all the major retailers, they will take their cut, but Performance Publishing Group does not. So they only work with publishers, as they sell books online, they will send us a check for your profit, your commissions. We turn around, give 100% of that check back to you. So that, again, we want to be your partner. We believe that you should get all the benefit. It is your book. It is your baby. We're just going to link arm in arm with you to help you get it done and get it done right. There's a lot more in the process, but those are essentially it. Once we have books printed, once the book is online in distribution, such as on the Amazon, now you are in step 6 of this process, which means you are published. You are a published author. Now, our relationship doesn't have to end there. At that stage, that is when we will talk about audiobooks, because your audiobook is something you read verbatim from the print book. So we don't step to that stage until the print book is complete. But there's so much more and so many other services. We can help you to get it launched, etc. But that's essentially our process. Love for you to check us out. Get a free strategy call if you're considering writing a book. Go to performancepublishinggroup.com. That's performancepublishinggroup.com, or email us at support@performancepublishinggroup.com. Whatever you are thinking in terms of a book, wherever you are in the process, we can help you get that book out of your head onto paper and help you build a platform that will enable you to not only be the authority, the credible expert in your field, but to help you make an impact in a huge way. Having a book will allow you to do that. Thanks, everyone. Hope to see you soon. And I can't wait to read your book.